Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, not much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Nuro luayo, nuro luayo. Nuro luayo, nuro luayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike Nigeria ga-akarị ike Biafra. Nna nuro, onye kere ụwa nuro luayo. Nna nuro, Olisa bi n'igwe nuro akwayo. Now, the news updates.
International bodies are coming in hard on Nigeria after that Kenyan judgment. International bodies were coming in hard on Nigeria if they refuse to comply by that Kenyan judgment. Many people thought we were joking. Are you not seeing what's happening now? Just last week, a world power has come out to threaten Nigeria and declare all its politicians and all the leaders as wanted, and also proscribed all of them and declared an arrest warrant for any of them ever caught. That was last week. 24 hours ago, in less than 24 hours, an international powerful organization has come out also to sue the Nigerian government, has indicted the Nigerian government, directly exposing it, condemning it, and demanding answers for the extrajudicial killings happening in Igbo land. Yes. And also for the enforced arrests and disappearances that have been happening in the southeast in the past few years. And also for the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu and his illegal trial over the years. Yes, this international body is Amnesty International. Amnesty International. And let me tell you, these international bodies work hand in hand with the United Nations, they work hand in hand with the EU, they work hand in hand with other international bodies, and they also bring to light injustice happening around the world, and they have dragged Nigeria to the international community, and now the die is cast. Nigeria is also being sued for the state-sponsored terrorism and the unaliving of about 2,000 people in the southeast alone. The period of their assessment is 3 years from 2021 to 2024, and coincidentally, these 3 years of terrorism, unaliving, and systematic injustice, extrajudicial killings that has been happening in the southeast, enabled by the federal government, coincides with the incarceration, the beginning of the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu till this day. Now you are seeing the reason why Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in the first place, so that they could continue with their systematic killings, extrajudicial abductions, and enforced torture in the southeast. But now, international body has decided to say enough is enough, that their searchlight has been going on all this while, and Nigeria has been exposed in the international community, and Nigeria now is on its knees. Nigeria has been dragged to its knees. I'm talking to you right now. Everybody in Abuja is running helter-skelter. Everybody that partook in this injustice, be it Nnamdi Kanu's own, be it in the killings of Igbos in the southeast, from Buratai to Buhari to all of them to Malami, they are beginning to hide. And that is why they eased off Buhari. Since his death in 2017, they decided to ease him off now, because they know that this time has come. The time for Biafra freedom has come. The time for emancipation of Igbo, the time for referendum, the time for freedom has come. And that is why everybody is ready. But it is too late for them. It is too late for the enemies of Igbo. This is a disaster. A huge disaster. A humanitarian crisis. A genocide. Call it by its real name. Biafrans should never share a country with such people. I'm going to read you the report of Amnesty International as released, and I'm going to give you the details and the implications of this finding for you to understand what has been going on now. And after that, I'm still going to give you a breakdown on the implications and what this means. Let's go. This was released by Amnesty International itself. Amnesty International launched its latest report on the horrific security crisis in Southeast geopolitical zone that has claimed the lives of thousands and led to the enforced disappearances and displacements of hundreds of people in Igbo land. The Nigerian authorities' brutal clampdown on pro-Biafra protests from August 2015 plunged the southeast region into an endless cycle of bloodshed, which has created a climate of fear and left many communities vulnerable. Assassinations of prominent personalities and attacks on highways, security personnel on highways and facilities are chilling reminders of the region. That perpetrators of human rights violations, no matter who they are, they must be brought to justice for fair trials. The report reveals how the state-backed Ebubago paramilitary force established by some Southeast governors on 11th April 2021 has been used as a tool to harass and intimidate opponents and critics of the state governments. It is also responsible for the arbitrary arrests and detention and torture and extrajudicial executions, enforced disappearances and destructions of homes. And they also demanded the release of Nnamdi Kanu while questioning why the government will keep him in incarceration after court judgments have been given to him in Nigeria and in Kenya. The Amnesty International hereby officially opened a case against Nigeria in the United Nations. Did you hear what I heard? Did you hear what I heard? The other day, Kenya, gave that judgment. And I told you that United Nations are also going to bring the big stick upon Nigeria if they don't go ahead and enforce the same judgment that Kenya has enforced in their country. I said it here. I said it here. Some people thought we are joking. What is happening now? It is clear that Nigeria is on its knees begging. That's why you see them. Everybody's running helter-skelter in Abuja. They are all joining APC, PDP. Everybody's afraid because now you can see what's going on. All of them in political power, they are in big trouble. They can't escape it. Some are beginning now to find their bearing, how they're going to escape. Some are beginning to look for countries that they're going to run to. Yes. As I'm talking to you now, some of them are making contact. That's why you see even Nigerian president himself is making friends with St. Lucia. He's making friends with St. Lucia Island. Go and find out why is he making friends with St. Lucia. Many of them now are going to make friends with some island countries, just some small countries in the island, in the Pacific. Because they're looking for an El Dorado where they will hide whenever they're looking for them. But they don't know that international community is binding on any country around the world. They don't know that. That's why they don't have advisors. They don't have sense. Because they feel that that when the time comes, they will have a friend to go and hide him. So they are making friends, dashing money to these countries that don't have money. Perhaps in the day this will happen, maybe they will hide them. Many of you heard the news of Tinubu going to St. Lucia the other day. Many of you heard it. What do you think he was going to do in that St. Lucia? What do you think? What is in St. Lucia? You saw what he gave them, all the money he gave them, all the scholarship he gave their students, everything they get. You see the way he behaved there. He just wanted to make sure that he has a place in case. All of them in Abuja now are doing the same thing. Just because Tinubu is president, that's why you heard about his own. All of them in power, one by one, they all are looking for where to run to when the big hammer comes. Because now, Nigeria, they are all proscribed. They are all terrorists in the eyes of the world. And they are already on watch lists to be arrested on sight any day they are caught. That is exactly where we are now. Now, let me give you the key details of that finding. The key details. Amnesty International released a report titled "A Decade of Impunity, Attacks and Unlawful Killings in Southeast Nigeria." This is the title of their case and the reports that they released, to the world bodies. This thing is covering the period from January 2021 to December 2024. Now, the key findings include at least 1,844 people were killed in the region of the Southeast between January 2021 and June 2023. Many more continue to go missing or forcibly disappeared. Forced disappearance. 2. The report documents serious human rights violations, including unlawful killings, torture, enforced disappearance, arbitrary arrests, and property destructions. These were attributed to both state actors like military and the police, and non-state actors like paramilitary groups like Ibubago and Co. You heard it clearly. This is no joke. You see, referendum can be gotten if they are under certain conditions also, even if the laws are not there. And I told you that under genocide, when there's genocide in a country, the world powers have every right to choke their torchlights in that country and declare, independence for the region who has been violated. That is why you see the reports of Amnesty International. You see that they are going to the side of genocide has been happening in the Southeast, because that is what interests them. And that is what is needed for division to take place, for the UN to come in. And this is a good opportunity for the pro-Biafra groups. Again, this report and this indiction is not ordinary. We should take advantage of this period, of this kind of report, of this case going on against Nigeria now, and press the speed button in our quest for emancipation. I just hope you people are not sleeping. I just hope all of you are listening and all of you are still in your offices filing those files and bringing those reports and keeping those documents intact, because you will need them in the coming days and months. This is a huge expo from Amnesty International for the Biafra cause. A huge one, because now it is clear that this is international, an indictment on the country itself, that all these years of Biafra suffering, they have been watching, they have been seeing, and now they are going to take action on behalf of us. This is a good news. This is a wonderful news. I welcome it with wholehearted. I welcome it with an open heart. I welcome it with an open mind. I welcome it with joy and happiness, because it shows that Biafra is coming. It shows that Biafra is coming. If for anything I believe in my life, I believe that Nigeria is a failed contraption.
My people, don't hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.